So basically you pray in the morning, when you wake up, you pray at lunchtime, and then you pray in the evening. So for that lunchtime where you combine the two, we would leave at like 11 o'clock. That would give time for you to go home, eat, do your prayers with your family, and then you would come back to school at 2 o'clock and sometimes go till 5 or 6 o'clock. And then you would get out enough time to go back for dinner and then do the afternoon prayer. So it was kind of like split up into two.
Yeah.
As you got old enough, now, when we're talking about in the school system, it's when they and this had to do with where you went to school too, because depending on if you're in an affluent area, the system was a little bit different. Okay. If you were in an area that wasn't affluent, then you may have had different types of training where the indoctrination might have taken a little bit more. And when I talk about indoctrination, let's say you're talking about a simple mathematical problem, right? We're talking about, let's say we're going to say 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. But then the next problem is 4 minus 2 equals 2. Somehow within that, some sort of reference to geopolitics would be embedded in it.
Wow.
Okay. An example would that be 2 Jews have 2 eggs, 2 Muslims have 2 eggs, and those 2 Muslims are Arab Muslims, and then 2 of them are Persian Muslims. So therefore there was a conflict, and 4 Muslims together killed the 2 Jews, and then now they got their eggs. So how many eggs do the Muslims have?
Wow.
So it's almost like you started embedding certain things to kind of condition you to hate towards Jews, right?
Wow.
So a 7-year-old is learning mathematics, but at the same time, indirectly, is being indoctrinated to dehumanize the Jews.
Right.
Because now in the mathematical equation, now I'm not saying this was in every single school, right? It depends on wherever it's at.
Yeah.
If you look at how a school system runs here, like we're in Texas now, and how, let's say, Buda School District operates, the teachers, the way they teach may not necessarily equate to how Houston Independent School District operates. Right? They may have certain curriculum, but what happens in that classroom and how it's presented is going to change based on the teacher, because that teacher may be from a small town, and she's going to inject her own interpretation and her own culture into it, right? So, however, here you have like the Texas education system, so they have, certain books, but then that's also left to the school board.
Right.
You have a system. Over there, the system is run by the government. Right?
And the government is a extreme government.
Pretty much.